Hello and welcome! Silrace here with Battletech. So I'm still here orbiting mandalas. I haven't actually done anything since last video. Like I didn't do anything anything off the camera at all.
There are personnel working outside the ship. Do not rotate, radiate, or energize any external electronic equipment.
I didn't authorize them to go outside right now. I could be flying off into places. Whatever. Never mind. Apparently they take the initiative. That's good. That's good. All right. Anyways, let's talk about things. So I do have this campaign mission available now. It pays really well. It has good salvage. It probably has some good reward. But honestly, I am thinking of just doing 2 missions here during this basically just do 2 missions during this episode right here. There is another ambush convoy. How many of these damn convoys do they have for me to ambush? Alright, destroy base, and I have 2 sort of easy destroy base missions, but I'm really curious about this one. Like, how does this pay so little when it is a 2.5 skull mission, supposed to be? That is very strange, says I. Anyway, but I'm honestly just thinking of doing a couple missions before I go to liberate Panzer. Just mostly to generate a whole lot of money. Wronky. And I do think I wanna recruit somebody here into the team. Some kind of a new recruit guy. Deviant Poor. Do I really wanna... Yeah, I kind of wanna... I wanna hire somebody called Leaky. Alright.
New Mechwarriors.
Oh yeah. Now I have 6 Mechwarriors because I am again at have this little problem right now where a few of my guys are off the roster for 35 days. That's over a month. Which means that basically means that if I had only like 3 pilots available, I would have to go about a month without, you know, doing missions. 2 or 3 pilots. Let's say 4 pilots get injured, or 4 for a long time during a mission. My money situation might go crashing down. So what I'm thinking right now is to do a little bit of good old-fashioned grinding, and just because all of these missions here seem fairly simplistic and seem like they don't really have all that good you know, salvage rewards, so I can just do like 2 missions and get myself almost another 1,000,000 sea bells here. Just do this, because once I start fighting things which actually, like, where actually I get good enough, you know, mech drops, like proper heavies, proper mediums I actually really want, then yeah, I want more salvage. But right now I can just do this for the extra sea bells, so let's do that. Oh no, I need to wait a couple days, huh? Don't I? For my stuff to be repaired. Thankfully it's only 2 days.
That work order you submitted,
Oh yeah, there we go.
complete.
That's much better. Let's not rush into places with like broken mechs. Let's let's start with this one. We are working for Capellans. We need to fly to some other places to do that as well. You know what? I'm gonna leave the recruit on the ship because I have the training module. So the recruits can actually get some XP from the training module, and I'm gonna bring some experienced pilots to get some XP with. No, actually, Soda Pop, you can come along. You can stick in that blackjack still. Alright, fine, let's go. And depending, like, if this goes really badly and will take like a long time for people to heal, and long time for people to for my mechs to be repaired, I might just start flying towards where the objective is, like, and so forth. So yeah. Well, but if I get lucky and this goes fairly quickly and nicely, I might just do 2 of these base destroying missions right now to get myself to nearly 2 million Sibyls again. Then I can afford for somebody to come at me again and want to buy another man-eating bird. That was a sort of a crazy thing, but hey. I'm still not sure it was worth it for 1 piece of a Black Knight, but oh well. Destroying several manufacturing structures in the target facility. Alright. Vary of security forces. Yes.
Okay. Here
Now, how do I want to approach this?
Standing by.
And let's start sprinting along.
Rolling. Heading out.
I copy.
Alright, let's have a look at this. Just out of curiosity. So, if I approach from like right here, and don't go straight towards it, if I approach from here, jump up here and then destroy them, that seems fairly reasonable plan.
Coordinates received. Roger that.
Roger that.
Coordinates received.
Alright,
What's up, boss?
Yes,
know what?
Commander.
let's use you for running
I'm
first.
there. Location confirmed. You don't need to tell me twice.
Okay, enemy contact, what, where? Oh, they are on that dang
Hostiles
hill,
on
huh?
sensors.
They are coming down from the hill. Alright, we're gonna stop right here then. We are going to stop right here then, and then jump over this hill
Going full speed.
as a team to land on their heads and slaughter them.
Commander.
That seems fairly reasonable. Go.
Gotcha.
Standing by.
Now,
Receiving you.
I wanted to sprint you right next to it there.
Affirmative.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Oh, you can't make it further than that. That's a shame.
Waiting for orders.
Sprint right there. Alright. Alright. Okay, so... Oh, it's a flea. It's a flea with a flamethrower or something, some such. What? To release a flea with a flame... No, it's a flamer, 2 small lasers and a large laser flea. Okay, fine.
Good to go.
Okay, I do not want to do that. What I want to do is... do we just go and punch this flea to pieces? You know what? Maybe I don't do death from above. Maybe I just punch it. Go.
I read you, Commander. Moving out. Ugh!
Alright, fantastic. That worked out fine. I am more prone to shooting guns than meleeing things, but
Standing by.
this is right now working fairly well. Who
Yes,
wants
Commander.
to... You can come and
Affirmative.
consider...
Engaging.
There we go, both legs down.
Mech destroyed.
Alright, that went nice and
Waiting
quick.
for orders.
Let's
Coordinates
up.
received.
move up and him off,
Receiving you.
move up as well,
I copy.
and brace. Next turn we deal with the other one. Why is that even? That's commando, right? Unless I'm seeing something really wrong here.
I'm showing minor damage.
Oh, I didn't realize I'm in range. I'm in actual line of sight of
Damage
the
minimal.
of all the
now
damn
on.
direct fire turrets. Oh, ow! So that's a
Reporting
panther with a
heavy damage.
PPC. And yeah, that's a commando. It's the yeah, it's commando 2B.
Losing armor.
No, 2D. 2B doesn't exist. 1B, 2D, and so on. All right.
That shot got past my armor.
All right. So, what do you have? SRM6, SRM4. What was the what was that turret which did a lot of damage?
What can I do for you?
All right. Well, let's start dealing with these things.
No sweat.
Commando with no evasion. That will be one very dead commando. Oh, I could precision strike a leg here right now, though. That wouldn't necessarily be a bad idea. Yeah, precision strike a leg. Well, I didn't get a leg, but I got the left arm and a left torso, which gets rid of the
Standing by.
laser. Okay, you need to jump into this forest. Alright, very good question. Is this that's the big AC2 turret. Can we blow up this turret? To remove those, and let's just fire at the turret. Alright.
One less turret.
Because this commando is very crippled, we can
Commander?
probably just jump in here and finish the commando.
10-4.
Hopefully just finish the commando. Alright, there we go. Turret and a commando in this turn.
I need a
Fantastic.
new target.
Oh wait, is that a javelin? It is a javelin. It's a medium laser javelin. And then there is obviously the PPC SRM4. I think we just got rid of the most annoying turret as well, which is
Commander.
real good. And you can jump into this forest and we can fire at somebody. Let's fire at this javelin. Yeah, let's just fire everything. I really need to upgrade the missiles on this mech, like badly, into SRM6s so I can get rid of the AC5 on it and just go pull, like do the same SRM6 medium laser as I'm doing on the Centurion. It will work nicely, but that requires money to either buy the SRM6s or actually
Let's go.
or do something else. Oh good, you missed the PPC. Short range PPC shots not working for you, are they, huh?
You hear me?
That's 4 medium lasers, which is kind of scary. Alright. Well. Okay, who wants to go first?
Standing
You. You want to go first. Jump here, break line of sight with
Lifting
most
off.
things. Let's shoot this javelin to bits and pieces. There is the evasion gone and a little bit of damage on it.
Receiving you.
Jump in here
On it.
and let's unload on this javelin. Let's unload absolutely everything.
Got it.
We are cooling off next to me. Right torso gone. That
Inflicted
means
some
it
heavy
should have
damage.
much less lasers, no? It should only have 2 lasers, left, right? Yes, it only has 2 lasers left.
Waiting for order.
You have a little bit of a heat problem. I could jump into this forest though
Up high.
and fire at this thing. We'll need to drop a few medium lasers off this.
Roger. Target confirmed.
Because if I can still finish this entire
ya.
oh, I can make it into the dang forest. Fantastic. Yeah, we'll have to drop a medium laser. Maybe both medium lasers and just fire the SRMs. Yes.
Fast, Commander. I've got the shot.
There we go. Next turn we need to cool off.
And stay down.
There is just one PPZ spider and a bunch of turrets. So cooling off should not be a problem. We can just run around and shoot at the turrets for cooling off.
Barely hit, Commander.
Alright. Oh good, you missed that PPZ shot. Fantastic. Very good. What I could also do for cooling off is to just punch this dang panther.
Moving out. This is gonna be good.
Oh, PPZ crit. Did that
When I
destroy the
shoot you, you'll
PPZ
take it
or
and
is
like
it just damaged? Yeah, it's just damaged.
Yes,
It
Commander.
didn't destroy it. Can I?
Waiting for orders.
Can you
Standing
reach
by.
that to sponge it? No, you can't. Oh, that kind of sucks.
What's up, boss?
You can walk into this forest.
Acknowledged.
That will lower the heat levels a little, and then we can fire everything at this panther still. Oh, PVC destroyed. Nice. The nice thing about only having these few guns though is the fact that this like generates so little heat. But obviously, it's a little problematic when you want to actually stay alive, you know, do something. Oh, can you def from above it? Oh yeah, you can. Let's do that. DFA attack and I didn't kill it.
Negative damage. Repeat. Negative damage.
Alright,
Orders?
you. And you can't def from above it. Also, you generate way too much heat. Yeah, you have way too much heat on you. I'm just gonna walk you into this forest
Aye,
and
aye.
brace you to try and lower your heat, so we can actually do something with you next turn. The obviously the good thing about generating this much heat is that if I hit, I do a lot of bloody damage. Because the speed I removed the command of the javelin with kind of says something about that.
Damage is light.
And I am like, I'm not saying that what I'm doing here is the best possible
Yes, Commander.
way to play the game. I am, however, having a lot of fun with it. You know what? We are so just meleeing this
I hear
thing
ya.
right now. Right torso, right arm. Okay, well that's the
Want some
PPZ
more?
gun for sure. Alright, good. A knockdown. Fantastic. That, by the way, means we can cold shot the torso and get rid of it, the damn
Waiting
thing.
for orders.
Walk into this forest,
On it.
cold shot the panther, torso. Yeah.
Roger.
SR4 crate. You didn't destroy
Target's
it
taking a
though.
critical hit.
That is
Ready
That
for
is
orders.
deeply saddening that you did not destroy it. Alright,
Move order
your
received.
turn to try. Cold shot the torso, fire. Alright, I mean,
Forward
it's
critical
just walking torso now. Which is a little annoying, but I can spread out now and start dealing with those turrets. Because this is starting to get also mildly annoying. Okay,
Ready for orders.
you know, you come and melee that.
Scratch another target.
Okay, there is the CT destroyed finally. Let's start jumping these two around and dealing with the damn turrets.
Copy that.
Dealing with the damn turrets, go. Some massive overkill, hopefully. Wait, what? It didn't die. Alright then.
What can I do for ya?
Jump here. Oh, I didn't fire all my guns either, did I? No, I didn't. Well then,
Gotcha!
and beat him off.
Good to go.
Let's can you jump into a location where you can help with the turrets? You can't, can you? Well, in that case,
Copy that.
let's get you destroying these buildings.
Enemy structure is weakening.
Let's get you destroying these buildings we need to deal with. You're all peppering my blackjack here.
Internal structure damage.
Yeah, I realized I didn't shoot all my guns again.
Can't take many more of those.
A little bit of a misplay, but that's fine.
Here.
I can jump right next to it.
Engaging
It's a
jump jet.
long-range missile thing. It should not be able to fire at me when I am here. Now let's freaking blow it to pieces with a massive overkill. There we go.
Target destroyed.
Massive overkill, but we got it. And
Good
you,
to go.
where do I need to go to get in range?
Moving fast.
Get in the sight of that thing?
Ready for orders.
Okay, fine. Let's just walk, I guess. I guess we are just walking up up to here in the forest in case there is more stuff coming.
Fires on
Just-
target.
Structure down. It's history.
Yeah. Hopefully nobody was working there anymore at this point.
Good to go.
Walk into this forest
Moving out.
and pick up the next structure, which is this one.
Locked on target.
Alright. There is one turret.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Walk up over the ridge. Let's slaughter this thing.
This should be good.
Yep, there is that thing done.
Target
away with.
destroyed.
Alright. And now you,
Reading you.
I'm gonna walk you in this forest right here and shoot this building.
Order received.
Really should just be able to do it with this, right? Yep. Destroying
down.
manufacturing plants. Alright. All my mechs are
Receiving you.
in a thankfully in a good enough shape.
Roger
Walk
that.
up here. Large military building.
Target
Fine.
acquired.
Wait, it lived! Okay, that is cheating.
Orders. Coordinates received.
Just making sure I have line of fire to absolutely everything. Small military building.
Taking the shot.
Okay, good.
One less target.
Commander.
Let's just fire. Don't just fire the
Fire.
lasers. Should be
Lesson
it.
inbound, Commander. I'll meet you at the LZ.
The area has been cleared. Ah, right. Nice. I don't have to be evacuated from a landing zone. You can just pick me up from here. That is good. That is good. Very good. Base destruction worked very well. Hopefully we got some sort of reasonable rewards for that. 700,000. Fantastic. Now we have some actual money. Yeah, payment increase and payment increase. Very good. I do need to repair stuff again, but that shouldn't take too long. And medium laser jump jet, and I got a piece of a javelin. Probably don't want javelins. Thankfully it was nothing but light mechs. There is absolutely nothing there I really would have wanted. Alright. Thankfully that was the case. I think I'm gonna run another one of those base destruction missions. Just need to repair my mechs first. So let's do that. Repair my things, which took damage. This shouldn't take long. Yep, Alright, now let's have a look-see here in the store. How much are those SRM6 pluses or SRM4s? 121,000. I could consider buying a few. Oh, right, there is only one available anyway. You know what?
New weapon systems
I am
available.
paying the 200,000 or so for those right now. Mech Bay. Let's do retrofits on our Shadowhawk. Refit. Alright, so if I drop this AC-5 from here, this jump jet from here, put in another ton of SRM ammo in the leg, and instead started inserting some actual like SRMs here. Yeah, I would have 5 tons to spare. I mean, I could do things like add small lasers to this mech then. Yeah, I really need the yeah, the problem with doing that is that I really need the dang well, I could add more jump jets, more heat sinks. But I really need like 2 big SRM launchers to really make up the tonnage this thing takes. Like 2 SRM6 pluses on here and an SRM4 in the dang head, right? Because the SRM4 is oh, I have 1 regular SRM4. I didn't realize that. I did not realize that. I could do this. So remove that, put in another ton of SRM ammo for sure. Rearrange. Actually, the SRM4 plus can go into the head. That should keep it more secure. Oh, that is starting to look fairly nice, actually. I do not have more heat sinks, which might be a problem. But I do get more jump jets, which is not a horrible idea. Max out jump jets. Okay. Now let's have a look at that store. Do they sell heat sinks? I bet they sell heat sinks. Yeah, let's buy a heat sink.
New equipment available.
You know what? I'm gonna buy 2. I am making so. I'm going to be doing the other next mission for nothing but money anyway. So, oh bloody well! Stop break. Yeah. What I wanted to do. SRM4 in the head, SRM6, regular SRM... no. SRM6... wait, what? There we go. Don't know why that was messing around with me. The SRM ammo in here. Then the 2 jump jets can go in the legs. I'll add another heatsink. Maybe 2 heatsinks in the torso. And then what we can do is we can add more armor into this mech. Ooh, nice amount of rear armor. More armor to the legs. Oh, I'm thinking that is perfect, huh? Confirmed, that's 9 days.
Logged and noted.
Alright.
Shouldn't be too hard.
This is going to take a moment to get all of those mechs done. But I finally have my Shadowhawk the way I really want it set up. It is perfect. Okay, financial report is coming in.
Is complete, boss.
Oh yeah, drive repairs. And here is this. And you know what? We are still going for normal stuff. Let's wait for this, and then I'm gonna do the other base destruction just to figure out how this mech actually works. What can we do ship upgrades wise? Do we have something which is nice and cheap? Ooh, I have a new... What does this give? Oh, jeez, look at that! 30%! Wow! That is amazing. Structural reinforcement. Where was the... There was a fairly cheap one. This? This would make the mech repair take less time, which is sort of nice. I do not really have the money for that. I could also do this. Just get a +1 morale from the lounge. And this is a really cheap upgrade, cost-wise as well. Let's do that right now. Let's get the lounge up. I have the first like drive system, which is real nice. Real nice. Alright, now, there was supposed to be another base destruction here. Hide the evidence. Yep, let's go destroy this base too, and go for full payment. Full payment here. Leaky can still hang around. Those two are still out of action, so we are running around with this team. Let's go.
Mechwarriors, prepare for combat.
Oh, I didn't check if Decker had enough XP. I don't think had. I think there is always that message if Mechwarriors have enough XP to actually get skill ups. I think there is that pop-up message. Alright, now this will pay for those missiles I just bought, which is nice. And finally I'm getting those AC5s out of these mechs. I really need to get the AC5s out of the dang well, I need to basically replace the blackjack with a something else. You're entering a restricted area. Withdraw or you will be fired on. I don't know, Commander, they seem real serious. Maybe we should. Yep. Indeed.
I like it here.
Destroy the facilities. 0/2. Is there 2 of them? Or is this just the main facility? Alright, let's start heading that way, and let's look at our approach on the way.
I'm there.
Oh, this is starting to be brilliant.
Commander.
Oh, this looks so much better now. Alright, so there is a turret on the way. Alright, we're taking this a little slower, just to ensure that I can have everybody. Wait, what? Okay,
I hear ya.
we're moving you folks first then. We can get everybody in range of that thing in one go. Oh jeez, there's a mech down there as well. Well, in that case, yep, brace there.
What can I do for ya?
Glitch, walk up here,
Uh-huh.
and you brace as well. And you,
Waiting for
we're
orders.
sprinting you nice and close here,
Gotcha.
and brace you. Yeah, sensor lock. Oh, it's a missile turret, huh? Or it's a missile mech with okay, thankfully we were in this. It's another mech. Hopefully these are all just light mechs we're dealing with.
Bandit.
Bandit! Alright, who wants to jump out and find out what we are dealing with? You.
Gotcha.
Because you can deal with the turret. Alright, so we're dealing with a commando, a low cost, whatever those are. Low cost with no evasion markers on it. We could... SRM-6 as a flamer turret. That thing really should go first. Because it's less scary than these damn low costs. Or rather more scary than this low cost. Alright, that thing needs to go right now. Okay, one gun less on the field.
Enemy
Perfect.
eliminated.
Who wants to have a...
Commander.
Who wants to have a shot at this dang...
No sweat.
let's blow up this thing before it starts getting into, you know, having million evasion. Do I precision strike its leg? No, I don't. I'll just fire at it right now. All right. There isn't much left of that. Now let's test this goddamn Shadowhawk now. My new Shadowhawk. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hello. Say hello to my new Shadowhawk.
Waiting for orders.
Oh, Decker, you get to shoot at the next target. Oh, you have no bloody shot. Let's just get a little bit of damage on it.
Confirmed.
Or rather, just remove evasion, hope for a little bit of damage.
No luck.
You are still in this forest though, so we can do stuff. Alright, so there is an LRM turret there, huh? That's okay. So another low cost 1M, which is a couple minor LRM launchers, which is not really scary. The Commando is the most scary of this bunch, so because the SRMs. I'm glad that all these missions so far are alright. Is it another Commando? It is. Is that a 1D Commando? I mean, do I have a 2D and a 1D? No, it's two 2Ds, huh? It's a 2D and a 2D, and that thing has not moved, which is to say that that is the next bloody target we are dealing with.
Firing jump jet.
Alright, let's get rid of the target who has not moved. Oh, whoops.
Target eliminated.
One target down. Alright, do we have enough range on the Blackjack, actually,
Waiting for orders.
to deal with this turret? If we forget the Blackjack for a moment and we just... It would be this particular Commando who needs to go next then. Because there's less evasion. That Commando needs to go next.
Commander?
I'm gonna just walk into this forest, I think. They generate a little less heat so we can actually fire everything into this Commando.
Gotcha.
Oh man, that went well. Dang.
Enemy eliminated.
Dang, that went well. Alright, in which case
Waiting for orders.
you're just gonna sprint into this forest and cool off a little. Yeah, the amount of alpha strike on these things is like, as long as these light mechs don't really move and they are not like maxed out on armor, I am removing them really fast. I am liking this playstyle. I don't know, I frankly don't think this is the best possible playstyle there is for this game, like at all. But this is, I am loving this like crazy, stupidly forward and aggressive playstyle. It is working out real nice for me.
Standing by.
I'm going to walk you again and shoot at... let's see if we can get rid of this Commando, because those turrets don't do much. I really want to lower the evasion on it first. Alright.
Negative damage.
This thing is gonna go and punch it, I think. You have fairly high heat. What we do is we try and punch it. Well, that certainly works.
Solid connection on that one.
Yep, that certainly works.
Good
Now
to go.
glitch. Walk forward.
Got it.
I don't think I need the evasion that badly right now. And then let's see if we can just blow this Commando up.
Scratch another target.
Oh yeah.
Gotcha.
Alright, and you...
Commander.
I'm just gonna walk.
Copy that.
Generate all of that, and then let's not fire that. These should all be enough.
Engaging target.
There we go. Should be 2 turrets
That
left,
turret is
right?
gone.
Okay.
I'm gonna need a medic.
Oh, head hit. Of course, a head hit.
Light damage. Holding firm.
Of course, you're doing head hits, huh?
Minimal damage on that hit.
Yep. Alright, and you...
Commander?
Jump forward.
Acknowledged.
Give me all the evasion. Gonna fire the AC-5. We will just have to
Orders. On my way.
you have all the heat available. Okay, you can't even reach that. So let's just
Let's see how you like this.
make sure this is completely gone.
Turret destroyed.
And finally,
Waiting for orders.
let's just start sprinting glitch along and the Centurion along. And you, how much heat do you have?
Good to go.
A lot. How about I sprint you into this forest? For the forest
Going full
cover
throttle.
and the evasion, and then you can just kill the turret next turn. And we can destroy the buildings with somebody else. Alright, so
Waiting for orders.
your move. Let's see,
Roger.
let's blow up this turret first. Fire the SRM4 as well. Massive overkill. Alright, that would be the turrets
That
done.
turret is gone.
Now we can just focus the
Ready for orders.
focus the buildings, right?
Moving out.
I still didn't check if this is the
Fire.
Enemy structure damaged, Commander. Enemy structure eliminated.
you should have just said eliminated once it was all done, huh?
Waiting for orders.
Move forward. You have way too much heat. We're just firing at that thing then.
Acknowledged.
And the Centurion is gonna
Waiting on you, Commander.
remove the building.
Here we go.
I think I just killed a tree as well.
Commander. I'll meet you at the LZ.
Oh, nice. Collect me from right here. That was 2 good missions without very good rewards, as in, you know, the salvage wouldn't have probably been worth it anyway to go for salvage. Lots of little small mechs and whatnot. Hopefully I get some SRM launchers, because I want more of those. 570,000 is decent. I don't even need to repair anything. That is perfect. Kills went kind of nicely across the board as well. Oh, I got an SRM4 and I got another piece of a low cost. Alright. I almost have another low cost I can build and sell. While I was messing around with the menus, I figured out you can actually sell parts of mechs, which is kind of nice. But you don't have to,
That mech you wanted is back
Oh.
online.
and churn out a decent supply of LRMs. Oh yeah, there is this message. We can train stuff. All right, so first of all, we have the locust, which is definitely going to be put into storage. Confirm. I'm gonna sell that sometime soon, because I absolutely do not want want locust around. I'm honestly thinking of this trebuchet might be going into the storage as well, because if I look at this trebuchet, the big problem with the trebuchet is that it really cannot carry enough weapons to Like, if I can get 2 SRM6 and SRM6 and 4 medium lasers, then this would work. But I do not really have enough SRM6s right now to really try and make this work. So there is that. Maybe I hold on onto it for a moment. Actually, out of curiosity, you only have an SRM4. I mean, I do have a bunch of SRM4s. Yeah, this is an interesting idea. Let's have another look, because I could technically consider exchanging the Vindicator for the Centurion. Not Centurion, the Trebuchet, because the Trebuchet is at least heavier in tonnage. All right, let's consider this for a moment. I dropped the LRMs entirely. I put in another medium laser, so we are running full laser setup. Put in 2 SRM4s. Put in the 2 tons of SRM ammo. I probably only need 1 ton of SRM ammo even. But yeah, look at this. The problem is I still have way too much like capacity for things. Then again, what I can do is I can just go full jump jets on this thing. And I can grab a whole lot of heat sinks. And I can replace the Vindicator with this. Yeah, let's do that. Let's make use of this. Yeah, we'll do that, so nothing is happening. That way I can also just trash the Vindicator. Alright, let's strip Vindicator, huh? Was there a button to strip equipment? There we go. Alright, confirm. Vindicator is gonna go into storage.
Wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
Vindicator is going into the storage. Wait, what? Did you already finish that? Yeah, and refit you. We can strip the equipment off you and then just, you know, replace the stuff. That's the 3 medium lasers, and then we have one more medium laser. And then what we want is the 2 SRM4s. Like so. And then what we want is a whole lot of jump jets. Because, like, all my mechs need to jump like crazy. And, oh yeah, SRM ammo. Do I need more than 1 ton of SRM ammo? I probably don't. The SRM ammo on the head. You know, let's just leave it in the leg for now. I mean, this is 100 rounds of SRM ammo. That will allow me to fire these SRM4s 12 times. Yeah, that is way enough. Then what we do is we mount a crap load of heat sinks. Heatsink in the head would actually make sense. And then we start maxing out the damn armor on this thing. Because we do not have even close enough armor to what I want armor-wise. Oh yeah, do want some rear armor as well. And these arms should be fully armored so I don't lose them. Oh heck yeah, look at that. Now we're starting to talk about this mech being nice and survivable. I could even consider dropping one of the jump jets or one of the heat sinks for more stuff, more armor that is. Actually, what I should do is to drop those and add more armor to the torsos. Make this nice and survivable mech. Alright, fine. Let's confirm that.
Logged and noted.
And this thing
Shouldn't be
is
too
now
hard.
going into the storage, and we are definitely selling that at some point. Gonna move you over there. The next one we want to replace is the Blackjack, because it cannot carry missiles. Right now I have jump jet missile medium laser galore, and I kind of like that. We are hopefully able to move along the tech, you know, into bigger mechs with the same or similar setup. I'm really liking the way this stuff plays, which is the big thing after all. Alright, so Argo upgrade is still going, people are out of action, and now is probably the time where I really need to consider doing the campaign mission, because I have enough money to also just fly there and do stuff. Do I have people to talk to? Oh, right, I don't think I talked to you yet. Commander Johnson. Yes, that is my last name. You can just call me Commander, alright? No need to be so formal. Welcome to my corner of the command center. From here I can provide Mr. Oliveira with advice and information whenever he needs it. I want to be a resource to you for you as well. Keeping with my role as a restoration liaison, I will give you whatever additional information I can about our campaign moving forward. Come see me after any major operation. I'll share whatever I can. Alright. Alright, let's talk a little bit. How's the war going? Things are going well enough. Our initial attack on Veldry was an enormous success, despite the psychological cost of what we discovered there. Still, the Directorate's atrocities have still all resolve. I've never seen Lady Arano so determined. Alright, out of curiosity, what did you think of her speech? I recorded it, you know. The broadcasts are on their way to every corner of Directorate space. Well, what you are saying is that you turned her speech into a PR stunt. Well, technically, I mean, all speeches like that are PR stunts. I should probably go with this, huh? Good, that was what I was hoping to hear. The presumption of authenticity will carry us far, indeed. That's what PR stunts are for. For what it's worth, Lady Arano meant every word she said, but the people may not see it that way. Espinosa's propaganda machine will do everything in its power to tarnish our accomplishments and drag us through the dirt. Oh yeah. I can imagine the headlines now. Police and civil servants cut down by weapons of war. Dangerous convicts set loose by a traitor, endangering nobles and commoners alike. A dangerous narrative, and one that we will have to counter at every turn. Alright. With luck, many of our people will believe what they have heard in our broadcast over the Directorate's propaganda, but I fear Espinosa's hardline supporters will be far less eager to listen. If we fail to turn them against the Directorate, we run the risk of ongoing violence. I read that as a risk of going violence. I was thinking already that we are doing a lot of violence. Well, run the risk of ongoing violence even after we liberate their home systems. That's why messages like Kame's speech are so important. Alright, Espinosa's supporters just saw the conditions on Veldry with their own eyes. You don't think... I mean, people... Yeah, if the Directorate is using propaganda, we need some of our own. Indeed. Because it's like, people rationalize the most horrible atrocities. Even if they see them with their own eyes, the human mind simply works in the way as to, you know, give rational reasons and so on. Simple for, you know, preservation. It's a self-preservation instinct. Alright, sadly yes, if we are going to win this war, we need to rally the Oregon people, including a percentage of Espinosa supporters. They have to see that we are better than the Directorate again and again until our message is impossible to ignore. There's a lot of emphasis on a variety of things. For you that means military victories. Well, I am so far doing fairly well on that, thanks. For me it means more broadcast, spin and outreach. Yep, public opinion is just another battlefield and I'll be knee-deep in the trenches until the day I die. Yeah, alright. That sounds very martyr-like, but whatever. Tell me about yourself. I should know about you already. Honestly, Commander, I've been so consumed with the matters of war of late that I wouldn't even know where to begin. Yeah, tell me about who you were. Who were you? A noble scion, much the same as you were, from what I understand. As a fellow noble, I'm sure that you already know more than most about my upbringing. It was a life of great privilege and even great expectation. Even great expansion. Wait, what? I spent my early years investing in academic pursuits, study of history, mathematics and statecraft. I strove to excel at every subject, anything to avoid disappointing my mother and father. The extent to which they would come to disappoint me is a cruel irony, but it's one that I have come to accept. Yeah, hard to have your parents betray you, but that's how it goes. Oh, it is. Nothing could be harder. When Camilla retakes her throne, there will be a reckoning, and Directorate collaborators will be tried for their crimes. My mother and father will be at the front of that list. And as terrible as it feels to say it, they'll deserve whatever punishment they receive. Very likely. Alright. Do you know House Medera's motto, "Behold our splendor"? Okay, that is a strange motto. Anyway, I had a familial obligation to live extravagantly and to do so within the public eye, but I was also expected to develop my intellect. My life was a 50-50 split between carousing and academic study. In truth, it felt like I was leading two lives and putting on a show in both. But I'll never complain about my upbringing. I have enjoyed advantages that most children of the periphery could only dream of, and this is very true in this particular setting universe. Okay, what kind of a world is this thing? A truly beautiful one. You should really travel there sometime after all this is over and see it for yourself. Imagine lush green lowlands giving way to mile upon mile of white sand coastline. Sandy beaches kissed by warm salty seas and soft rain perfumed with saffron and cardamom. Okay, and that's not to mention the wildlife. Do they have man-eating birds? We had one of those abroad a little while, aboard this ship a little while ago. Close your eyes and imagine it, Commander. A man-eating bird. Okay. Shield... oh, jeez. You're still talking about the beaches, right? Shield turns, wheeling and soaring, their brilliant plumage glittering in the sunlight. Leviathan sablefish, flashing silver beneath the waves. That is probably a man-eating fish. Dolphinfish leaping, breaching the surface of the water in retro streaks of yellow and green. Wait, what? You have a dolphin which is yellow and green? Or are you talking about sunlight reflecting on the ocean? Because now I want to see a dolphin which is yellow and green. Maybe like a striped like a lion. Lion. Lion is not striped. It's striped like a tiger. What I was meaning to say. Anyway. Alright, let's talk about something else. And I should go. We will talk another time. Alright, with that said, thank you very much for watching. I will see you folks another time with more Battletech.